Monster Dino Reviews. Welcome back to another review. We've got the Allosaurus today to review. And this guy was apparently 30 to nearly 40 feet, so it should be a pretty big figure. They look like they've gone with a mid to lower size estimate on this one, so he's a good mid-sized figure. And we've got the T-Rex next to him for comparison's sake. So, alright guys, let's just take a look. This is from Camp Cretaceous, Dino Escape. I think there is a couple of other Allosaurus lines that I'll try and get in the future, but yeah, this was the only one I've got for now. So the box art on this figure is fairly similar to the Jurassic World Dominion line. It's a dark brown with nice orange and red text. So yeah, pretty nice on the box art. It's obviously going to open the same way, so we'll go from the side here. And on the side we've got, I think it's blue. I haven't actually watched Camp Cretaceous. I've got to do it at some point. It's just I got a little bit bored with it, to be honest. But yeah, I'll get into that at some point, just to check it out. And on the back we've got a size comparison showing the Allosaurus. That looks like an Allosaurus next to a Stegosaurus. All right, let's just get him open. So we'll go on the side first. Yeah, just a bit of tape here. There we go. And it does pull out much the same way as the other ones from the Jurassic World Dominion line. Okay, that's the tape on the top taken off. Let's just pull the insert out. There we go. And the tail actually looks like it's sealed in the plastic on this model, so you've got to take that off. Let's just take these ones off on the top first. There we go. Allosaurus is freed. Just the tail now. I did a pretty good job of getting that out without destroying the pack. Okay, there's the tail. So it's got a nice curve to it. And I'm going to be honest here and say I'd prefer that if it was straighter. The Allosaurus is quite a big dinosaur, so let's see what it's like. The pin is movable. I can see that already, so we've got some posability for the tail. And we just pop this in here. There we go. And he is now fully together. So first of all, let's just take a look at what kind of articulation we've got. Now straight away, guys, I can see that the foot is fused in a weird position. So I'm not too happy about that. I'd have preferred it if that had like a joint to be able to move it. The arms do go up and down. They come out sideways, as some of these Ranger toys do. And we've got some articulation in the tail. It's on a ball joint, so you can rotate it around. So he does have some sound as well. How do we do the head? I think there should be a mechanism for the head. You squeeze his legs together. Nope. Oh, that's very strange. I'm not sure. Ah, there we go. There's a proper lever. I probably just didn't press it the first time. Nice. So that's pretty cool. It snaps shut. That's very cool. Okay, so here he is next to the Rajasaurus from the Jurassic World Dominion line, and you can see that the two figures are pretty similar in size, with the Allosaurus being very slightly longer. So if I try and balance him, let's move the Raja back. Okay, he doesn't stand up as well because of that weird joint on the other leg. There we go. Now he's standing. And next to the Hammond collection T.Rex, we can see that he is absolutely dwarfed by it, but that's to be expected. However, if an Allosaurus gets up to 40 foot, you would expect the maximum size, you know, to be probably around this sort of size if this T.Rex is 42 feet. So the scale is a little bit off. Now, just looking from the top down perspective, we can see that the figure is, you know, pretty close to the 30-foot mark if you were to stretch his tail out. So that's not too bad. He's not like massively out of scale or anything. So, top down, the two figures side by side. You can see that the Allosaurus is almost the same length without the tail being straightened out. So he's slightly longer than the Raja, which is pretty good. The head is narrower, this head sculpt on this one. And the length is maybe slightly longer for the Allosaurus. Now, I do know that they did have a pretty narrow head for the size of the dinosaur. They were more built for speed and stealth, hunted in packs. So there we go. Now, in terms of paint apps, guys, you've got a really nice brown tan colour, much like the T.Rex Camp Cretaceous edition. And on top, we've got this really cool blue, sort of blotchy, accented pattern. So I do like the fact that he has a very wide articulation on the jaw. You can see it really does snap open pretty wide. Inside, it's just a bit of gum line. And then his teeth. So not a bad figure overall, actually. It's, you know, could have done with being a little bit bigger, straightened tail, but other than that, nice colour scheme. I do like it. Yeah, it's very similar to the Raja in terms of mid-tier figures, proportions. So, yeah, awesome. Raw sounds pretty good. And as you can see, he's got a purple tongue. So that's a unique trait about this. This is his mechanism, because with this one, you have to press its head down like that. The mouth articulation isn't great. It also hangs open. So that's a shortcoming with this figure. But this one has that great snapping functionality. And you can just do it in degrees. So what I'm going to do, guys, is take the batteries out, as I like to preserve the figures. And I'll just, you know, I can pose him as and when, like this. So that's about it for this figure. We'll get a final shot of him next to the T-Rex. And there you go. And then the Rajasaurus for scale. Well, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.